Okay, so I'm setting it up right now. So you have three brands of freezer. Okay, all these things. You've been given the purchasing cost of each. So this is 3270, right? This is 4,000. If you don't have the book, no problem. I'm going to explain again here. And ask questions, okay? If you don't understand anything. Okay, so these are in dollars. I'm going to put this in dollars. Again, this is being recorded. So, you know, you don't need to worry about catching up the speed with me. Okay, I'll post this on the Blackboard. Okay, that's the data given to us. Okay, now you need to calculate the productivity for each type of freezer and give your recommendation. Okay, so you need to calculate the cubic feet per dollar input. Okay, so what's your take on it? Like productivity, you know, like there's no specific formula for productivity, but basically it's just equals output upon input, right? Okay, so what is the output here? They want us to calculate the productivity in cubic feet per dollar input, right? Am I right? So output is going to be in cubic feet, and the input is going to be in dollar amount. I guess me, right? So for the first one, what is the cubic feet given to us? 25, right? So that's the output divided by, we have how many types of inputs we have there? We have to consider the purchasing cost, right? Yeah. Plus, what else we have to consider? Kilowatt. Daily consumption, right? Daily kilowatt hour consumption. I guess with me? Yeah. And that ratio will give us the productivity. And we will choose that particular one that's going to give us highest productivity or higher productivity. Are you guys with me? Right? So purchasing cost for the first one is how much? 3720. 3720. Obviously, this is, if you read the problem, 3270. 3270. That's over the 3-year period, right? Right, that's over 3-year period. That's purchasing cost. So basically, I need to calculate daily cost. Why? Because my kilowatt consumption is in a daily unit. Okay, so you need to bring the unit to the same domain. I guess, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to divide this by 3 times 365 days. Okay, so that's going to give me that particular one. And daily kilowatt consumption, the rate is given how much? $10, right? Per kilowatt hour. And how much kilowatt hour we are consuming for the first one? 3.61. 3.61. So that's going to give me that one particular thing. And then you have to repeat for the 4, basically. I guess. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly do that in Excel. Okay. You can note down these details if you want, but that's all you have to this problem. Are you guys with me? Yeah. Okay. Sure. Okay, so let's do that. The first is I'm gonna say daily energy cost. That will be how much for this one? As I said, it's like 10 cents per kilowatt hour, right? Times this one, right? That's a rate per kilowatt hour consumption, dollar or 10 cents per kilowatt consumption. So that's going to give us the total cost for the energy on a daily basis. Are you guys with me?
Where did the 10 cents come from?
It's given
In the book, so I don't know.
Yeah, it's given in the, you can
Okay, got it.
You guys, I know it's gonna sound crazy, but you're on 12 or 1.12.
Yeah.
you can have this one, you can read this one.
Well, that's okay. I can follow. Yeah, that's fine.
Ask me question. If you don't have a book, that's perfectly fine. That should not be the reason for you to fall back. Okay, ask me question. Are you guys with me so far? Okay, so this is so good. This is being recorded, so I'm going to put this on the blackboard as well, so I can just drag it to the right and it's going to quickly give me all the amounts. Okay, I'm going to make that into dollars. So I have this daily energy consumption cost in terms of dollar. As I said, I always want to make the unit very obvious, so I'm going to put that dollar symbol there. I'm going to say daily purchase cost in terms of dollars. Okay, that's going to be, see, if you read the case, it says that green market expenses capital purchases over a 3-year period. Okay, so that's a 3-year period they're spreading it out to be. Okay, so we have to convert that into a daily cost. Why daily cost? Because our energy consumption is on a daily basis. Okay, or alternatively, what you can do, you can convert this daily kilowatt hour into 3-year period. Okay, and do it that way as well. That won't be wrong. Are you guys with me? Right?
Oh, wait a second, before you go, where did you get the,
Say it again. Yeah, go ahead.
where did you get the, daily energy cost?
It's given in the book, 10 cents per kilowatt hour.
Jump back up to B7, right? Please, times B4.
Oh, I'm sorry, hold on. I wanted to say F.
10 cents
Two.
times, times, I did divide.
Okay, so, hold on, so, okay, so those numbers,
Okay, so,
so we're, in the first one, in the B column, is it equal?
Yeah, equals 0.1 times V4. Because if you're typing any formula, as you know, you have to start with equal to sign.
Times B.
So wouldn't you need to multiply that by 24?
Yeah, it's a
Because the
0.1.
cost, the 10 cents is per hour, that's a full day, that's 24 hours, isn't it?
And did you pull it all the way over?
No, it's per kilowatt hour. Per kilowatt hour. And how much energy you're consuming a day? That's in kilowatt hours, right? So that's a daily consumption, right?
So you're consuming that in
In a day, and per kilowatt hour is 10
Oh, okay.
cents.
Got it.
Right?
Okay.
Are you guys with me? Okay, and then you can just copy it to the right.
I did.
Okay.
Sorry, 0.1 times.
0.1 times 3.61.
The daily.
Okay.
So,
Say it again.
daily kilowatts.
Yeah, kilowatt hour cost. I would say daily energy cost.
Okay, that's good. Thank you.
Right. And then daily purchase cost is simply going to be the purchasing cost, which is spread over 3 years, right? I'm going to divide this one by, so I'm going to put in parentheses 3 times 365. That many days in a year times 3 years. Okay, and that's like a constant. So I can just copy the formula to the right without changing the values.
Oh,
All right.
okay, so what you do? the purchase cost. I'm sorry, tell me why you had the 3?
Because the cost is spread over 3 years.
Okay, from the original.
Yeah, and we have to bring that purchasing cost to a daily cost basis so that we can calculate the productivity. Remember, guys, in the exam as well, always bring all the units to the same domain. Okay. If you leave one unit in years and other unit in on a daily basis, you're gonna get the wrong answer. Are you with me? So all the units has to be brought to the same domain. You mean like if one unit is in hourly basis, you cannot have another unit on a monthly basis. Are you guys with me? So make sure you follow that in the exam as well. And I'm gonna copy this to the right, and okay. So that's done deal, and then all I need to do is use that formula. So I'm gonna say productivity is gonna be like a cubic feet per dollar input. Okay. So how much cubic feet they are giving you per dollar input. Okay. So that's going to be equals to the volume you have, right? Divided by, I'm just going to do the sum. You can do the sum or you can just add individually, doesn't matter, right? Sum of those two costs, that's the formula we have it there as well, right?
Wait,
In exam, you're not required to use Excel if you're not comfortable, okay? So, but I guess it's a good tool to learn.
what was it,
B7 colon B8 in my case, make sure you highlight the same cells, okay?
It was 747.
I guess you, yeah, 7.47, right? That's not in cubic feet, so I need to change that thing to number, okay? So, which means that for every dollar you're putting in, which one is giving you the most storage space is gonna win, right? So obviously, if I see that this is the guy is giving me most of the cubic space per dollar input, okay? So I'm gonna go with this one. This one is giving me higher productivity. Are you guys with me? Right. So these are the simple problems. And in exam also, I'm not gonna ask you a very complicated problem. I feel like a lot of the problems that you're gonna see in reality will be, very simple stuff as well. No rocket science. Most of the problems are common sense problems. So let's focus on the simple things. But if you want to increase the complexities, let me know. I'll introduce you to advanced things. The simulation is going to be fun. It's going to be a little more advanced than this thing.
So which framework would you recommend Nicholas be the code?
The cold case is the one because that's the one that's giving me the most productivity, right? For every dollar input.
So when we're doing our test,
You will
do it this. It will be using our.
no. You're going to be using paper, straight, plain, old, vanilla paper. Okay.
We're not going to be clicking like.
No, I don't want you to do that. Some of you struggle, and then it becomes a big burden on my part to grade. Okay. So in exam, guys, you can do it home. You can practice on your own, perfectly fine. For the exam, you have to do it on a white piece of paper. Okay.
So we have to actually
Do all the calculations. Yes.
no Excel.
No, you can use the Excel to calculate it,
Oh, okay.
and then you can write it down.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I just want the written paper. You can do all the calculation using Excel, no problem.
Oh, I was about to say, wow.
Yeah. You can do all, and it's not a big thing, it's not gonna take. If you do all the calculation using Excel and write it down, it's not gonna take as much time. Okay. Okay. So that's a very simple problem. We are done from chapter 1. Okay. I'm not gonna. There aren't any more varieties in that problem. So we turn our focus to quality. Let's discuss quality. I guess I don't know whether I'm gonna be able to start at game, but tomorrow I will need to move a little faster. So come prepared, read the second chapter, third chapter as well, like quality and project management. Okay, and ask me questions so that we can go a little faster. Right now, let's briefly talk about quality. and then I'm gonna get to the simulation. Okay, and this game can start tomorrow. That's no problem at all. Okay, so I'm gonna stop recording here because we're not gonna use it anymore here.